little story I got to
tell
tell
about
about three bad brothers you know so well. It started way back in history with MC Rhyme and I don't know.
MCA.
And me,
Mike
Mike
D.
D. I had a little horsey named Paul Revere. Just me and my horsey and a quart of beer.
Riding across the land,
picking up sand.
Cherry posses on my tail
Cause I'm in demand. One lonely BCID.
All by myself without nobody.
The sun is beating down on my baseball hat.
My beer's getting warm. My beer's getting flat.
All right.
There you go. We got it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to
Anything for the podcast.
My name is Willie.
Chris.
I'm Memo. I'm sure.
This is a podcast where everything and anything goes. So, Chris,
Yeah.
I told you I had a story for you today.
God.
Oh, dude, you always have stories.
God
I'm ready
damn
for your
it.
story.
I already know what
I'm
this
ready
story
for
is.
your
And I don't even
story.
want to.
Here we go.
I don't even want to.
excited. Oh, right away.
I just want to have a full disclaimer. Okay, this is nothing. It's not judging anyone whatsoever.
No judging.
It's really not even about the people involved. It's really about what
Let's take
happened.
no judgment table. We're
Okay,
clearing
no
it right
judgment
now.
table.
This is
Okay.
declared right here. No, everything's open. Here we
So
go.
Jesus Christ.
last weekend,
I'm scared because everything's open. Just letting you know, but okay. But the attention isn't on me today.
last
so.
weekend, Memo's sister Illy took me home. Right.
Okay.
So we're on the car ride home. You know, it's a little traffic. You know, we start listening to some Spotify on the radio.
Of course.
And
I only
you know,
trust Spotify.
his sister has like this touch screen interface right in the car, and I see the Spotify playlist, and she plays the playlist. I'm like, oh, have you listened to the family mix? Because me, Illy, and Memo are on the same Spotify account. So there's a Spotify family mix that takes all of the songs you listen to or recommends you new songs in the mix.
Right.
So we press it, and a song comes up, and we were like, oh, we know who that is. We know who's listening to that.
Mm-hmm.
And we press skip.
Okay.
God.
And what's
Here
her
we go.
name? I can't see it anymore, but it's an ASMR oil massage.
That
track.
popped up on the Spotify.
Surround sound.
Familia mix? Family mix?
Family
I'm
mix.
sorry.
And like me and Illy don't think too much of it because like it's not sexual in any way.
Yeah.
Like at all. But I'm
No.
just like all right, that's kind of weird.
Well,
And
you know.
before Memo explains himself, because he really doesn't have to explain himself, it just ended up on a family mix.
Sometimes that happens. dude.
Sometimes it happens. Sometimes you know, just like when you don't delete your search history.
Has this been ongoing, or did you just like venture into it just recently, and that's how all of a sudden it popped up?
No, okay. So it all goes back. It all goes back. I was at work. I was just chilling. And my coworker likes to fuck with me. He likes to make fun of me. And he's like, hey Germo, you ever listen to ASMR? Is that weird stuff where you like cut soap and shit and like next to a really like sensitive microphone? He's like, I don't know about that, but you know, there's a lot of whispering and a lot of you know, up close to the microphone stuff, and you know, it really it makes you sleepy.
Podcast
Puts you in a mood. And I was like, oh, okay. He showed me an ASMR artist, and I was like, all right. And then I was like,
Wait,
okay.
Did you just call him an ASM artist?
I think that's what it's because it sounds weird. ASMR artist, ASMR artist, like the you know, fucking sea lion and shit.
Right.
But anyways,
So
so he showed me that, and then this was like months back, and then
This is your introduction to ASMR.
to ASMR.
Okay.
Yeah, this is my introduction to ASMR, and then I started, and
I'd
then
like to see where this progresses.
and I, you know, if people who know me and know my situation at home, it's really hard for me to get proper sleep. And I realized when I was working and I was, you know, I tried listening to that, I felt sleepy. I was like, okay, I'm going to give it a shot. But my dumbass, thought, forgot to put the playlist on repeat album on Spotify,
Okay.
and then I drifted off into sleep.
Right.
And Spotify puts a random shuffle like Pandora and all that.
Of course.
Yeah, we all know how that works.
And this, I guess,
You
the
jump
one
from one ASMR to
Dude,
the next.
dude.
So like basically
I went,
your phone-
I in my sleep, I went through an ASMR rabbit hole.
Yeah. No,
and
we've all been there.
And that specific ASMR artist that he's talking about with the oily hand massage popped up in the family mix. You don't choose what pops on the family mix. Spotify chooses for you, and I guess
don't need to explain it.
You don't need. I'm not even done with the story yet. You don't.
I know, dude. I had to.
Oh,
I already.
what?
Felt,
I thought that was it.
no,
Oh my
no. But I
Dude,
feel.
where's
I
my
felt like.
seatbelt, dude? I
God
need to
damn it.
buckle in. Hang on.
So that's how this happened.
hold
That's
on,
how it ended
hold
up on
on.
the family
There's
mix.
no seatbelt on here? No seatbelt?
So I get home, right? And like me and Illy didn't think much of it. You know, we were just like whatever. Like we went on with our lives. We pressed skip and West End Girls came on and we were having the time of our lives. And I get home and like, you know, I'm playing with my dogs outside. We're chilling. I have the music. I have because the family mix has some bangers on it, dude.
Absolutely.
You know, has some
Yeah,
bangers.
yeah,
But I forgot all about it. That was on there. And my landlord's outside with me. I live in a duplex, you know, so like he's chilling, his kid's playing with the dogs. And I have my phone on the speakers on full blast, and then all I hear is, "Oh yeah, you want this massage?" But like loud as shit. And my landlord gave me this look, dude, of just pure disgust. Oh man.
Okay.
I had to send Memo a message like, what I tell you is like, hey, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, what did I do? Like, why is this fool mad at me? Who did I piss off?
Those are scary texts.
Yeah, and then,
Those are
the
scary
worst part
texts.
is he never gets straight to the point. He just goes, "What the fuck, dude?" Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Fuck it. And then like he's misspelling shit, and usually he misspells shit just because, you know, he just doesn't know how to spell shit correctly. But with these kind of texts, you just assume, oh, the fury has just taken over his mind, and he's just not thinking straight. And I really fucked up. Nope. And then he sends me the screenshot, and I was just like, no matter how much I explain myself about this, it is never gonna be enough for them to think, oh, Memo's not a pervert. Memo's a fucking pervert. Whatever gets you off, dude. Whatever gets you off, bro.
We're not even
Whatever
going.
gets you off, bro. Whatever gets you off, bro.
But
Hey,
look,
dude.
no, it's just
To each their own.
like I could have gone the rest of my life without telling Memo I heard that on the family mix. But the simple fact that my landlord saw that shit, dude. And then to top it all off, dude, I had bangers in there. Memo left the family mix and half the bangers went with it.
That's right, bitch.
You son of God.
Dude,
damn it.
I gotta refresh.
Give us the bangers.
I don't know.
Give
bro,
us the bangers,
bro,
Memo.
What were the bangers?
There were some bangers on
There were some bangers. He can't even make a bang. I feel like he's just.
Well, I can't see him anymore because you left the family mix.
True.
But anyways,
But,
You ever
yeah.
had,
I
you ever
digress.
had, you have so many bangers in your head that you don't know what they were called.
Yeah,
As
dude.
soon as you hear it, you're like, fucking banger right there.
Yeah,
God
man.
damn it.
Orange Bang, the hat,
So how was your guys' 4th of July?
dude.
I had ribs, homemade ribs. I watched Snowfall. Shout out to Snowfall. I'm on season 2, mid-season 2 to finishing season 2. Super good on Hulu.
For a split second, my mind just went real stupid, and I thought you went on YouTube and looked up videos of snow falling, because I was like, yesterday was hot as fuck.
And I was just
And you're like, you
daydreaming
know,
of
you know what
Denmark.
they say? If you think cold thoughts, you'll get cold.
Fuck those guys, dude.
I know,
Fuck
dude.
those guys.
I've never thought of a cold thought and gotten cold. What the fuck? It just made me long for fucking just the cold. It made me want to like jump inside an AC unit and see how it feels to be antifreeze.
So I hit up Memo last night, and I'm like, hey, let's go cruise around, because like my area in Van Nuys was popping, bro.
Right.
So we're cruising around, and like we get to like this there's like this Sepulveda Pass view, and we're like trying to look for an area.
Oh, we're at Mulholland, dude.
Mulholland,
Yeah, we're at
We're
Mulholland.
trying to look for an area where like there's a lot of fireworks. We could go cruise over there and check it out, right? We find this area in Panorama, dude. Gridlock traffic. You couldn't go anywhere. They
shit.
line. Dude,
Oh
these-
yeah, we ended up in a street, and you couldn't get out. And the people in front of us were trying to like reverse, and we're like, "Nah, puto, you're not leaving. No one's leaving. You're staying for the show. You gave yourself front row
So
seats to this
we don't know
show."
what's going on until like I think I got out of the car at one point, and Ben was like, "They're lining everything up." I get out of the car, I see what they're lining up. It's like these big ass boxes of mortars, dude.
Damn.
And I'm like, holy fucking shit,
Dude.
They light them all off at the same time, and they run like a fucking bomb's about to go off.
Jesus.
That fireworks show lasted for what, like 10 minutes?
No, okay, you're over exaggerating. It lasted like a good minute. Dude, it was maybe 2 full minutes. But think about it. If you just sit with yourself for 2 minutes, feels like a long ass time. Now imagine 2 full minutes of just fireworks and like possible death if one of those canisters
got some stories
knocked
on that
over,
one.
dude. If one of those canisters knocked over and hit us, like that was it, dude. A fucking mortar shell
dude,
hit my car.
We're in the car. We're in the car, and all I hear is
If this
boom.
was maybe 10 years ago, probably was me, dude. That's happened to me before.
Uh,
I've set them when it's upside down, so it doesn't even go in the sky. It just explodes right there. Blew up the fucking mortar. I've had one where it tips sideways, go into a busy street, fly through fucking 2 cars into a propane fucking.
Oh,
like,
so you're one of those kids
Yeah.
we read about in the newspaper.
nice to meet you. Yeah, absolutely.
You're the kid they warned us
Oh,
about.
Yeah.
You're the reason why we don't have fireworks out here anymore.
Damn,
No,
dude.
absolutely.
No, but then I wake up this morning.
I'm an idiot.
I wake up this
Christopher.
morning.
I'll be the
and,
first to tell you that I'm stupid as fuck, straight dumb.
So I wake up this morning and the number one thing trending is Los Angeles.
Right.
I'm like, that's not, weird at all. And then I go on
Maybe.
there and our air levels are so toxic.
Oh yeah.
Because of what
that's
happened last night.
It's always been that like every single day before Corona, before everyone got off the freeways, it was always toxic.
Yeah, but dude,
We're
like,
just like back to like.
But
the
dude,
reality
Dude,
of
look
what
at
we
the
live
air
in.
quality rankings. Read them off. 1 to 5.
Okay, 1 LA, 2 Wrocław, Poland, 3 something India, Xinjiang, China
All right,
mainland,
all right,
and
all
then
right.
Shanghai, China.
Dude.
It's where they put China mainland.
Do you see though?
but do you, the
What was it
world,
before Corona?
the world, Craig.
it has nothing to do with Corona.
Okay, but the world stopped.
No,
then.
but
Am
they
I
were
right,
saying
though?
is that the reason why this is happening is because there were so many fireworks last night
Oh,
that even driving over here,
Yeah.
it wasn't smog.
yeah,
It
but compared to everyone else right now, of course we're the
Dude,
biggest because this is America, LA, and it's 4th of July.
Dude, when I dropped off Willie and I came back
Wait till it
home.
rains again. It's gonna clear everything out.
Yeah, he's right.
In the middle of summer. Yeah,
happens.
let's wait till it rains again.
Remember the episode of Ed, Ed, and Eddie? Summer rains. You could never predict them. But
There you
anyway,
go.
God damn it. Fucking anyway.
I'm the dumbest, but I'm also the smartest dude.
Stupid smart. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So
a lot of bro science.
yeah.
A lot of bro science is going on in here.
Oh, dude, yeah. In the name of Rogies.
What was the name of your fraternity?
That's not good.
Yeah, dude, stop.
I don't want to embarrass them right now,
No.
dude. I don't want to embarrass them.
No. Oh, we don't want to piss off Pie Pee Pee.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. No, when I got home, it's like 1 a.m. and I thought it was mist. I thought it was like a morning fog. No, it was smoke.
Damn.
It was smoke coming in from Sun Valley, Pacoima, Valencia. Everything just blew over to here. And because the valley's flat,
Yeah.
everything was just
It's so
smoke.
funny. I went on a hike last week, and then right here on Brand Park, you go
Yeah.
up,
Mhm.
and I was able to see like downtown LA, and then like Long Beach,
Okay.
and like
Oh,
like
wow.
right at the ocean. I was like, oh, I was barely able. You were barely able to see like downtown LA from Burbank.
Yeah.
Now I'm like already looking to the ocean. I was like, wow, things have
It's
really
like those
cleared
pictures
up.
you see in history books. Like,
Yeah, it's like, well, that's what it was like before.
Yeah, no,
Well,
every time I would drive down the 101 freeway and then I would see the skyline, I was like, okay, so this is those Getty image stock pictures that,
Yeah, no,
that they
that's
took
exactly what it is.
pre smog and shit.
Take advantage
He-
of it right now, dude.
Oh hell yeah, dude! No, my coworker was telling me like, dude, okay, during Rona, no one's on the streets. This is the time to sell stock pictures and video to these stock sites, and he was right. We should have. I think he sold a couple to Pond 5 and,
You go up
and
in
Getty.
the hills. You can
Yeah,
see
no,
it.
oh, dude, it was perfect because it's just empty. Or if you wanted to film that zombie movie in L.A. and wanted to show the streets being empty, this was the perfect time to get that B-roll, dude.
All the studios shut down, dude. Nobody's making movies right
Well,
now.
you can still make a home movie. Like, no, like, dude,
Yeah.
do you understand, Chris, how advanced these DSLRs are, like these cameras, and then these, like, how affordable
Yeah, but
cinema
like,
cameras are?
Yeah, but like,
And there's-
like these big studios, like they're like the insurance on just getting people to like be working during Corona at its heyday when
Oh,
everything
yeah.
was like dead. Like
I'm-
everyone.
Oh, it's
You know,
ridiculous.
it's funny because, like, I think it's just I'm so jaded with, like, the industry as far as, like, big productions and anything like that.
Oh, watch
I was
out.
I was thinking no, but I'm not gonna give any like opinions on
Yeah.
what I think the industry is like. But I do think mostly about indie projects or indie film things. You know, like or just DIY stuff.
Like all of it was just screeching halt.
No. What I'm saying was this was a perfect opportunity for people like a guy with a camera could go out into the street and record an empty street in Hollywood. You could have you could have got Sunset Boulevard with like no one there.
How much do you think those pictures would have sold for?
Those pictures wouldn't. No, I'm saying for like indie movies or like anyone's B-rated
B-roll, stuff like that.
B-roll C-rated horror movies, like even like
those zombie movies. Where
that's all I was getting at. Like I don't fucking dude. Like of course Hollywood was put to a halt. Yeah, I'm so fortunate that I still have a fucking job. I don't even know how I still have this job. I didn't think I was gonna make it past April, and it's July. It's gonna be August soon. Like it's crazy, but that's what it is when you get paid to Google Google search shit.
So last time we were here talking, we brought up Mount Rushmore.
Dude.
Oh man, the news this week.
Our Mount Rushmore story wasn't even like on the list of things to talk about. I just brought it up because that's what I was studying for work. Damn, dude. But
I mean, I don't like last night when we were cruising around, I watched that video of Trump's speech at Rushmore.
Hold on, guy. Don't say cruising on this podcast anymore because people are gonna think otherwise after episode 1.
So last night when
we were in the hills, dude. That's worse.
Oh my god. I had pulled up one of Trump's speeches, and he called Vietnam.
He said Desert Storm was Vietnam. It's so swift. It's so quick.
we took him by surprise.
Yeah, it was so swift. It was. Oh my god. He's a fucking idiot. But yeah, we're not here to talk about that really. But are we?
I pulled it up on New York Times. I was gonna pull up the Wall Street Journal and the New York Times. I don't know. Like I figure one's left, one's right. I'd read both.
Yeah.
But I'm still looking at different stuff. White House Gov remarks by President. I have a Google Chrome add-on where it's every time it's Trump, it's Drumpf from what's his name? The English dude who show on John Oliver.
John Oliver, yeah.
Like back, I think it was 2016. Like that he found out that Trump's great grandfather like changed his last name from DRUMP or DRUMPF to Trump, TRUMP.
Oh God!
And so someone created like an add-on to like for Chrome where every time like Trump shows up, it's Drumpf.
Okay.
So I got remarks by President Drumpf. This is by the WhiteHouse.gov. Remarks by President Drumpf at South Dakota's 2020 Mount
South Dakota.
What I guess what I was like trying to really get at was like everything that led up through the whole week with Mount Rushmore and Trump's speech there.
And everything that we were talking about.
But I think what was the craziest thing was yesterday when did you see that video of the 4th of July entertainment at the White House?
No.
Oh my god, dude.
Bro.
It was the Navy band, a bunch of white dudes singing Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars.
Hey, Uptown Funk is a clot,
dude. But if you pull up the video,
in history,
if you pull up the video, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And then they pan over and no one's there. Not like there's probably like 8 people there, but there's like no one there, dude. And it's like the saddest thing in the world. And then out of nowhere, Kanye says he's running for 2020 presidential election, bro.
Oh yeah, Kanye. His first act as president is to lace everyone up with some Yeezys.
Gap Yeezys.
Gap Yeezys.
Let's be clear here.
Yeah, dude.
Not Yeezys.
Nah, dude. He's gonna even make an even more marked down version for Ross. You got to dress for less, buddy.
Oh, you got it?
I think this is it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, it's legit Navy people. Oh, singing Uptown Funk. Oh, there's empty like a bunch of empty seats, and they're sinking to an empty crowd. Oh, that's so embarrassing. That hurts me. Like I feel that. Oh.
But I know that you guys.
You know what? No, good for him for keeping that. He's like, hey, fuck it, dude.
He's putting his hand up on the stage, like, yeah, we're here.
Yep, this is.
He had that CSIP boy the attitude going on.
Good for him though, dude. He's fucking. That's a performer. That is a professional performer.
Yeah. You can at least give him that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, dude. But
White House. Okay, so apparently he gave like a speech at Rushmore. Actually.
Yeah. That was like the big thing.
Yeah. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay. Well.
Fucking Mount Rushmore, dude.
Did we predict the future? I think we did. I'm gonna say yeah.
I don't know.
It all worked out.
We'll let everyone else decide that.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Yeah, we're not. Dude, we're not the Simpsons.
But I know you. Want...
You know what? Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, dude.
And watch, dude. 30, 40 years, they're gonna go back to the first episode and be like, "Hey,
they predicted.
They've been doing it since episode 1." These guys are good. I don't know what else to say.
They opened up the finish him move
Yeah.
on fucking Mortal Kombat against the Mount Rushmore statues.
But I know you wanted to talk about something.
Oh, dude. Oh, yeah. It's it's kind of dumb what I want to talk about, but today I was
dumb shit.
Yeah, dude. And it's something that I think about not constantly, but it does come up quite often in my head for some reason. But growing up, I watched a lot of Robin Big. If you guys remember Rob Dyrdek and
let me tell you about my best friend.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't. For some reason, my YouTube algorithm like showed me Rob Dyrdek from Fantasy Factory, like when he started doing Fantasy Factory, and then his other cousin, cousin Drama, but then they brought his brother Big Cat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they brought his brother Big Cat, and remember how in Robin Big he used to just pick on Drama like for everything.
You know that wasn't his real cousin, right?
That is his real cousin.
It came out after the show ended. He was a paid actor.
So this whole time, the Papp family is right, so not related.
Chris will pull it up while we're talking about it, but
no way.
I won't. I'm not married to the idea, but when that show ended, there were news outlets just saying that wasn't his real family, that they're paid actors. But then I think about it, then how the fuck did this fool get a clothing line out of the situation?
Drama?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, you could still be an actor
for being famous.
Yeah,
for being on TV.
Yeah, but either way, it could have been his friend. He said, "Oh, maybe it's like fucking Mexicans. we have family friends that we used to go to parties with, and they're like, yeah, we're primos, we're cousins, and then you tell, hey, where's my cousin? Hey, how come our cousin's not here? They're not your cousins. Your parents are like,
those men are not your uncles.
Those aren't your uncles. Like, then why do they tell me to call them tío? Pues están emborrachados. They're fucking drunk. Dicen muchas cosas.
That's gonna be me with your kids when your mom gets upset.
Dude, they're like, they learned that from Uncle Willie. Oh, well, Uncle Willie, Tío Willie told me that's not your real tío, papi. Like, what the fuck?
Don't grow up to be like him.
Don't grow up to be like him, eh? No. So the only reason I bring this up is because I was just like, for years, like, well, now it kind of like ruins the dynamic. Well, ruins my thought process on this because, he was I know it was for television, but damn, he put those guys through the ringer. Drama, like, remember the episode when he made Drama go on waivers? Because Drama was his personal assistant, right? But he's like, dude, I got you straight out the minivan, like, from Ohio. Like, you got to come here and live the Hollywood life. You're going to make beats and shit. But no, you think you just sleeping on my couch for free?
Didn't he make Drama go get a job at one point?
That's what I'm getting at. He would nitpick Drama the whole episode about little shit like, how come you didn't clean Mini Horse's poop? I'm like, bro.
And imagine someone telling you that sentence,
dude.
Why didn't you get your ass up and go clean my miniature horse's shit? like what level of like life are you living,
dude?
At that
like,
point?
How come the trash wasn't taken out, dude? Like, but, like, goddamn. And then like every time he fucked up, they would put a different part of the signature on the waiver that would eventually fire him. And then when he was at that last last
I
few.
can't find anything on him not being.
Yeah, Will, I feel like you're making this up just.
No,
to
no,
Is
no.
this bro science?
This
I'm
sounds like
fluid in bro
this
science,
sounds like
bro.
some
It smells
TM.
like bro science.
It sounds like a mix of TMZ
No, dude,
and bro
my
science.
My third cousin, sister's baby brother, like he told me like they're not even related. He met him one day. He's like, "Oh, how is it like being cousins with Rob Dyrdek?"
And they're like, "Oh, we're not really related."
I was like, "Oh shit!" And so that's how I know.
"Oh, did I? Oh, okay."
Bro science.
Why didn't you?
Yeah, why did you just say that?
Why did you say
That's
that?
bro science. No, that's
No, that's what he's saying. He gave an example of what you
Oh
just
no, that's
did.
exactly what like.
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
I
this
went
is what
through.
you just did
Because
to
when
me.
I
That's
Google
bro
it,
science.
because when I Google it says Christopher Drama Path
Yeah.
is an American record producer, Scott's younger brother, and Rob Dyrdek's cousin in the. Okay, all right,
Yeah.
all right.
So-
I'm sorry,
So
Drama.
forget
Dude,
everything.
the past 10 minutes,
For-
like, has
forget-
been nothing. We've come to nothing.
Yeah, I was trying to get. So okay, so he was just a dick to his family, dude. Like he, you know what he tried.
I'm sorry,
to be?
Bam Margera. Like, what?
Yeah. He tried.
That's exactly what
we'll
that
get to
is.
that.
Yeah,
We'll
he
get to
tried
that.
being a classier Bam.
Well, no, you gotta realize too that show was produced by Dick House.
Yeah, exactly. It had the same
Wow,
formula
yeah.
as fucking Jackass and all that shit. Well, yeah, as
If
Viva
it
La
sell-
Bam.
Yeah, if it sells.
Yeah. Oh, dude. But I was
Or if
just
it's
watching
not
it today,
broken.
and his other cousin Scott, Big Cat, is Drama's
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
Dude, like, I felt so bad for him. Like, at least Drama had a glow up and like kind of like figured his shit out.
Yeah.
Dude, poor Big Cat, man.
You
I
remember-
saw a compilation of everything he did to Big Cat. So he got Big Cat a date with this like chick, right? And I think they were at I don't know if it was the Magic Castle. It was some club, right? No, it was some jazz club, like some fancy like jazz club, like dinner, like diner,
Yeah.
not diner, but fucking restaurant. And for some reason, the spotlight was always on Scott, on Big Cat.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, and then I'm sure Big Cat was like, I'm sure living as Big Cat or Drama, anything in your life, you have to double guess. You have to just suspect that Rob had something to do with it. Like,
Yeah.
I can only imagine waking up and thinking like, did Rob do something to me today? What the fuck is Rob gonna do to me today just to get good television? But of course, I'm sure they're
Oh, dude,
in on
he's
it with the
getting
producers.
paid,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, and then I'm sure the producers let them in on something, and I know a lot of it's reality
Hey,
television is
this
scripted.
episode, he's gonna, lock you up in a porta potty. Ah.
Yeah, but imagine,
Okay.
like,
Paycheck.
so this is what happened, because Rob's such a fucking narcissist in this show.
Right.
He got Big Cat a date at this place, right? And of course the cameras are following them. He's like, okay. And you could see him like on his guard the whole time, just like looking left and right, like, fuck, where's Rob? What the fuck is Rob gonna do to me today?
Yeah.
And then the announcer goes, and I'll bring to the stage for their first and only performance ever, and that's the ultimate giveaway. First and only performance. Out comes Rob and Big Black Boykin. Rest in peace, Big Black.
Rest in
R.I.P.
peace.
He was the shit.
Yeah.
They come out, and Rob Dyrdek is in his Bobby Light costume. If you guys remember his Bobby Light, he looked like Rod Stewart.
Was
with-
that Muchacha Sucia?
Yeah, Muchacha Sucia.
I was
And,
thinking about that
Mu-
the other
well,
day.
Bobby Light,
Muchacha Sucia was the remix they did with the Chunky Boys with Big Black and Bam Bam, and the original was Dirty Girl that they
Dirty
did with
Girl.
Uncle
Dirty
Jared.
Girl.
Baby.
What is it? It's Bobby Light Dirty Girl?
Bobby Light
Oh,
Dirty
I'm about to
Girl.
pull it up because I was
For
gonna hear it.
yeah, because I'm sure a lot of some listeners probably have never heard this before or don't remember Robin Big. But yeah, it was.
I got it.
Oh,
Chris.
dude! All right. Take a listen. It's so funny. And they got his retarded drunk uncle. I'm sorry, not retarded. I said the
dude.
R word.
Dirty girl. Are we talking to you? Or did you? You open this right there.
Girl, I know you're hungry for the superstar life. But let me tell you one thing: what you're doing just ain't right. So right for me. Every
My favorite part in this song is Big Black's verse. He says something like I want to say he says like, I'm gonna eat that.
Really quick, we have to take a White Claw break. We're down it.
Oh, are we down?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, these fools are about to down a White Claw.
You can sponsor us if you want to.
I
White
doubt
Claw.
they will.
You don't know that. Not with that attitude.
It'd be cool if you did. Chris had to take his earphones off because it helps with the chug. Sucked it dry, dude.
All right, so Bobby Light.
Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. He says, like, something about eating that pussy like a 40-ounce steak or something like that. I think he says something like that. I was like, dude. But anyways.
No. Can we talk about the real episode?
Hold on. What episode? Which one?
When Chanel West Coast got kicked in the face with dust.
Okay, I'm gonna finish my story
Those are
about the
classic
date.
clips.
I'm gonna finish my story about the date, but my favorite, like, it's fucked up because out comes Bobby Light and Big Black Boykin, and they're about to do and they do a jazz version of Dirty Girl.
A jazz version.
A jazz version, dude. It was the fun. If you look up Big Cat Date Fantasy Factory, it'll probably pop up. It is the funniest thing ever because it's funny because it sounds good. Rob is tone deaf as hell, but Big Black had a voice. Big Black had a voice. Poor guy had to deal with a stupid ass white guy like Rob. But
Hey, he was going places too, man.
Big Black,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, remember how he like disappeared?
Well, didn't they have a falling out?
They did have a falling out.
And he also had a daughter, right?
Yeah, he had a kid.
dog.
He had
That's
a
when he
kid.
moved out of the house.
Wasn't that the season finale?
And then they brought out Fantasy Factory.
Yeah, and then Fantasy came out. Yeah, Fantasy Factory with Stilo
And
and
then out of
Chanel West
nowhere-
Coast.
Out of nowhere.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculousness.
Yeah.
Jersey Shore and Ridiculousness is all MTV's.
Dude, that was Sunday at Sunday MTV all day.
No, it's like every day now, dude. You're
I
either
don't-
watching Jersey Shore or something with Pauly D,
Oh, dude, Pauly D.
or you're watching Ridiculousness.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Ridiculousness. But yeah, so I was just getting to the point where they're singing to him and they're looking at him. And of course, everyone's like, oh, dramas. I mean, Big Cats, they're like, oh, God damn it, my cousin's ruining it. And then the girl there is like, oh my God, what
This
the
is
fuck?
so
Sure is a
awkward.
paid actress, but I'm, like, still, like,
We're
imagine
just like, oh my god, I'm on TV.
Imagine being Big Cat and your older cousin who just throws his money around like it's his dick. Just fucking makes your life his life. He literally lives everyone else's life for them.
Yo, but bro, if I told you, okay,
Yeah.
I told you I bought this house in the hills, you could come live with me, but there's gonna be cameras recording you day in and day out, and I can do whatever the fuck I want to you.
And it's a really nice house.
And it's a really nice house, and you're gonna get 6 figures monthly. Well, it probably wasn't 6
No.
figures. Let's be honest.
It was probably
You're
like
gonna get like 4
I don't know,
figures.
It was probably like-
at the very least, like, no, I don't pay you, but free rent and free food.
Yeah, well, that's a good deal.
yeah.
I can do whatever I want to, but there's a limit. Would you not be like, would you not be at
And
least
you're gonna be on
intrigued?
TV.
I honestly I would try to negotiate a contract
I
for like I would try to. I'd be
I'd,
like, I'm not opposed to the idea, but
Sign me
maybe could we
Sign me
tweak
up,
it?
right?
Sign me up.
I mean, like, you're my cousin.
I'm sorry, I get to be.
Yeah.
People get like I get famous, and then I for free. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Fuck with me, I'll fuck with you. Let's go.
Oh no, I just
But, yeah.
I just felt really bad because he was more awkward than Drama was. Like Drama at least had ambitions and shit.
Oh,
This guy just kind of was just tagging
You
along.
remember when they covered Big Cat's car in cat fur?
Oh, and they made his horn a cat
Big
meowing.
Cat? I thought it was Wildcat.
No, Big Cat. What the?
I've been looking up Wildcat. I was like, why is nothing popping up?
Oh my God. No, but yeah, I was just watching that. It was just a compilation of every time Rob fucked with Big Cat. It was just so sad. He hired a behavioral therapist to come and have an intervention with Big Cat because he was so awkward.
I don't remember Big Cat at all.
No, he was like, I think when like Fantasy Factory was ending, that's when they kind of brought him in as like the last hope.
No, he was like mid-season.
Really?
He was like not mid-season, but mid-series, because he he was always there filming skating videos with like he would be in the skating videos that they did together, Or like when they were fucking around, he was in the background. And then they're like, oh, let's bring Big Cat onto the show. Let's just fuck with him, you know? And straight up, like, there's one episode where they...
Yeah, I've spent 10 minutes looking it up. It's not on YouTube.
Oh, dude, I saw it on YouTube.
God damn it, man.
So it's okay. We don't have to. Like,
Call me out on my bullshit.
look.
Well, you know, since we're on the topic of famous people,
Yeah.
can we talk about something that like I've been really diving into this week?
What?
The man, the myth, and the legend, Shia LaBeouf.
Oh.
Okay.
You mean
I
the
was
homie
saying-
Louis Stevens?
The homie Louis Stevens, dog.
Damn, bro.
Dude, Mexicans and like Hispanics have fucked with Shia LaBeouf
His
since
whole
even
life.
Stevens.
Well, his
Yeah,
dad was a
dude.
Mongol.
Really?
His dad was a Mongol, and he grew up in Echo Park, dude.
First of all, no one knew that, and they still fucked with him.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
what-
God damn.
What? Who knew the?
Well, look, okay, so the reason I bring Shia up because he's in this new up and coming movie from the director of Training Day.
Yeah.
It's called The Tax Collector.
Tax collector. Yeah,
And
great-
for
great trailer.
for months, dude, I've been telling people that like there's these pictures floating around of Shia LaBeouf around with a bunch of gang members, and no one believed me. And I found a photo today. I sent it to one of the group chats we're in, and he's just with a bunch of like choloed out motherfuckers. So when the movie trailer hit, people were pissed. People were really upset because they were saying like, "Oh, he's what's the word I'm looking for? Appropriating culture."
Sure. Yeah. White. Whatever he is.
Whatever he is. But the thing is, the reason they're saying that because he doesn't play a Mexican in the movie. It's very apparent that he's a white man. But the reason they're saying this because the movie takes place in Boyle Heights, Echo Park, all these different locations.
Like East LA type.
Yeah, but you know, like the Twitter came up and was just like, well, why is everyone trying to cancel Shia for like the 5th time in a row when this man was born and raised in Echo Park, lived in hotel rooms
Yeah.
during the filming of Even Stevens was homeless,
Yeah.
and like his dad's like a fucking predominant gang member. It makes no sense.
Yeah.
None at all.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
But can you pull up some of those photos? Dude, it was ridiculous. When I saw that shit,
Yeah.
like I was like, oh wow, dude, Shia really went for it.
Didn't he get tattooed for this movie?
He got tattooed for this movie.
Yeah, he did like a whole chest
He
piece,
did
right?
a whole chest
Yeah.
piece, dude.
Híjole.
But like no, like,
White
like,
boys down, fool.
Like remember when he first fell off the map with the "I'm not famous anymore."
Yeah, I remember
he
that.
went to the
Yeah,
red carpet.
this is pre Nike, right? Pre Nike, do it.
This is like that was like his comeback.
Yeah,
like into
yeah.
the just do it.
Yeah, this was post Transformers.
Yeah, way after.
Wait, was Eagle Eye after Transformers or before it? It was after,
I
right?
think it was before, dude.
Eagle Eye? I don't remember, honestly. I really don't remember. But
But straight, dude, Shia LaBeouf's the homie.
yeah, he straight up is.
I don't understand like why people are so upset. Like if anyone's gonna play or try to play a Mexican, I'd be down for Shia LaBeouf.
Not even just. It's called acting.
Yeah, dude.
Like.
I mean, they
What?
let. I mean, Lou Diamond Phillips played. He played Richie Valens.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. And no one's like, fuck it.
Oh,
it was good.
I
Yeah.
mean,
you see it? I saw Richie. Oh, I love it. Yeah, no.
I mean, that wasn't him, but yeah.
No, but I meant the movie.
I
You're
know.
wearing a La Bamba shirt, right?
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
dude,
It's,
like-
it's Bob. It's Bob holding up his canvas, and he's making that face when he says, you know, when his mom is like, "Oh, good, mijo, you won the money. That's enough money for the."
Dude, I haven't seen shit. Do you want to look up the Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah, I
haven't
got
seen
it.
shit.
you got the I got $500 in prizes. Oh, that's good, mijo. You can use it for the baby, like for art lessons.
Yeah, dude. You fucking asshole.
Yeah,
what?
stupid bitch.
You, have a
What
child-
the
you sleep
fuck
with
are
the
you saying?
child.
Mom, Mom, stop trying to get in my life.
Jesus, dude.
You
But
know
yeah.
what? You know what was the what
Glorify
was
a
like
deadbeat.
what was the comeback though of like Shia? Like it was like the weirdest thing because like, I think it was after like the whole like I think it was pre like when this movie came out. That's when he was like, oh, I'm not famous anymore. Was what was that movie called? Where like it was just sex. It was like
Nymphomaniac.
Nymphomaniac.
Or is it
I haven't seen
Nympho?
that.
Is it just Nympho or is it
I think
Nymphomaniac?
it's
It's
Nymphomaniac.
called sex. Where can I see it?
No, dude. Oh, sex.
Dude, it came out, man.
What are you, fucking 10 years
So-
old on YouTube for the first
Yeah,
time?
man. I'm fucking 10 years old on YouTube. Thank you.
Sex.
But the whole thing of
Bobs,
this movie, the
big
reason
Bobs.
it became such a big deal is because like the director actually had them have sex, like no like acting, like they were actually having sex on this movie.
Oh,
That's hot.
And
they're
Shia
fucking,
just
dude.
walked in with his BDE,
Oh,
just
shit.
swinging.
Yeah.
Dude.
And then after, I think he got arrested like at an opera house. Yeah, Shia
Wait,
LaBeouf.
for what?
Shia LaBeouf got arrested at an opera house.
If it's for drunk, hey, we've all been
He
there.
was drunk. He was drunk.
We've all been there, dude.
Hold
We've all
on.
been
So the story goes,
drunk
this-
and got
That
arrested.
should give him a pass to be a Mexican. Because I can only imagine you bring Ricardo from the street
Did
and
you
like,
guys
look at
see
opera, look at chicken gallos, and it's just fucking piss-faced
Hannibal
drunk.
Buress's new special
Oh,
on YouTube.
the Miami one?
Okay,
That
everyone-
shit
everyone
was pretty
keeps
funny,
talking
dude.
about
really
it.
fucking good. I
Yeah.
was like it's stand up, but he throws in shit that works really well with
His auto-tune?
yeah.
that was
the
so
auto-
funny.
But what he was talking about when he got arrested, and
Yeah.
how like easily like
Oh, he did get arrested, huh?
He basically
No.
did a PowerPoint presentation.
yeah of like the what happened, and then like how the media spun it, and then just like see how weird it is, just fucking
Oh,
like that's why
dude.
he's talking about like why he enjoys being just like a C-list
C-list
celebrity.
celebrity.
Like if people are like, hey, Hannibal Buress, like nah, fuck you. He's like, oh shit, my bad,
My bad.
I thought, you know,
But
he
it's
just
funny
goes on.
because he can float between C and A.
oh yeah,
Oh,
he's
no, most
he's
definitely.
floating from
I
C and A
love
all
him
the time.
so much.
I feel like Hannibal Buress is A-list celebrity material.
He's been in Spider-Man. And that's about the.
Well, no, did you hear about that
the
too?
most
Like-
pop, like
and then
the-
Tag. Tag,
That
you
movie-
gotta
that
admit.
movie was-
Yeah, no, yeah,
You gotta
yeah.
admit, Tag.
He's been getting into
No,
some
but
big
like with
movies.
Spider-Man: Homecoming, when
That
on
launched him,
the
yeah.
red carpet, he didn't go. He
Oh,
hired
yeah, someone
somebody
to look like
He
him.
hired somebody who looked nothing like him.
and he said he was Hannibal Buress.
And dude, the media thought it was him. They were asking him questions, and
he-
he answered them.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
In 2020, Insider did a whole publication on this.
Jesus
they hunted
Christ.
this man down. He was like, I can't speak on it. And the old dude, you know how he got that person? Through a Twitter post.
Yeah.
Hey, I need
I don't
someone
know.
to someone to look like me.
The guy was like 7 inches taller than Hannibal Buress. He was built, bro, like built. Did not look like him at all.
Oh my god, when we get in trouble for something we say on here, we gotta hire people to go in and pretend to be us.
Yeah.
Oh my
It was
god.
really good.
Oh, dude. Yeah, you should check it out if you guys haven't checked it out, dude. Hannibal is funny. His last one before this wasn't. I didn't like it that
Which
much.
one was it?
What was it?
Where he was in
Comedy
like-
Commissado.
I loved Otto.
I didn't really like Comedy
but
Commissado.
he had a couple on Netflix.
It
and
was-
like a couple, one or two on YouTube before that.
It was the first one that he didn't wear glasses.
Oh, I didn't like that one.
I didn't like that
I
one.
didn't like that one.
I don't.
'Cause
I need
remember
the- I
he
need
had
the
a
full package
I remember
Hannibal.
he had a bit about getting LASIK. I don't know
Yeah.
if that was before or after he got him. I mean I've
I feel like
liked
it would be
I've
after
liked
he
every
got
single
the
one of his,
LASIK.
but-
I guess the reason I brought up Shia
Yeah.
in the first place is because he has a special place in my heart.
I'm telling you, dude, we've loved him since
Yeah.
Even Stevens.
You,
Like,
you,
it's
you
just-
remember last Academy Awards?
I didn't even watch Even Stevens, and I still fucked with him.
Yeah.
Like
Can
it's
you
just-
look up Peanut
Wait.
Butter Falcon? I want to make sure I get the name right and I just
No,
don't
that's
describe
it.
this person.
Wait, you never saw Even Stevens?
I never. I mean, no. You know,
Well, no, that's not all
around
he's
the
known
time.
for.
No. I mean,
No, I know,
I'm
but,
sorry,
like-
not around the time when everyone was watching like Even Stevens, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Yeah.
Wizards of
Even
of
Stevens
Waverly
date
Place.
predated
Yeah,
all of
predated
that.
all that, bro.
So then
At
that
that
might be
time-
why,
no.
because you were much younger.
Did you not
No,
have
no.
cable?
No. The thing is, I had Henry and Michael, my two older brothers. So everything that they were into, I was like into.
Should I bleep their names?
No.
Just kidding.
So when everyone was watching Disney Channel, I was like into like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas and
Aw,
like,
that
like
explains
death
a lot.
metal.
That explains a lot.
Chris.
So
You're
like-
one of those?
No. So
Just kidding.
when all my friends were watching like Even Stevens and like Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, I was like, I never got into it because it was like, isn't Disney Channel like, aren't we too old for like Disney Channel right now? Like, I only watch Disney Channel for like
You know-
Roly Poly, and then after that,
Roly
I moved
Poly
on.
Oly, that was my shit.
Dude.
Right?
You know what?
Bear
He's
in the
right.
Big
He's
Blue
right.
House?
Yeah,
Bear
Barry
Barry and J. Otters?
Dude,
PB&J Otter, dude.
absolutely,
Fuck yeah, bro.
absolutely,
Fuck
throwbacks,
yeah,
dude.
dude.
So once I graduated from that, and then like And I was like, okay, cool. And then I I was introduced to what they were into because they were like middle school, high school when I was young.
Yeah.
So
You know what? He's right. I was always conflicted about watching Disney Channel
Yeah.
because it was like extra childish, like extra like babyish, not childish, babyish.
It was easy. It was easy.
Yeah, it was too cutesy.
Yeah.
It was way too cutesy, like compared to like Nickelodeon or
And,
Cartoon
like,
Network.
I was obsessed with like Dragon Ball Z.
Oh,
and
hell yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh
okay.
and shit like that.
Like,
So
Yeah.
that's all I would watch.
Even Stevens was the shit.
Dude,
I
it
mean,
was hilarious.
I've never watched it, and I still fuck with. Like, I'm heading back.
So yeah.
No, I believe you, dude.
I just
I
love-
believe you, dude.
I just love how in Transformers he kept the scream. He
Yeah.
kept the Lewis scream.
Well, no, that's his trademark.
That's his trademark scream.
No, but so you remember last Academy Awards, the Oscars? He came on stage as an announcer.
Yeah.
And like that was like his first like, oh, we're back.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Shia's
Like,
back.
like, yo,
And
I'm here.
He was with his co-star from Peanut Butter Falcon.
Yeah.
Which his name is I don't want to describe him. I don't want to disrespect him in any way.
Here's the characters, and that's
Here,
the
let me see
actors
the-
that play them. You got it.
Zach Gottsagen. Zach Gottsagen.
Okay.
So the whole point of this movie is,
That
you know,
name's not on here.
the first one.
Oh,
So the whole
Son
thing
of a
was
bitch, you win.
this kid has Down syndrome.
Oh yeah. That's right.
So
Oh,
when
I
when
know
him and
that story.
Shia went on stage together, Shia let him read out the nominees and everything
Yeah.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he was struggling, but Shia was like in the back, kind of laughing, like, "Oh, come on, dude! Like, let me help you out."
Yeah.
But
Oh,
people didn't realize.
fuck, I
people-
remember that.
People didn't realize like this. Shia LaBeouf built a friendship with this guy and actually like did a whole movie based around him.
It's like
Yeah,
Johnny
yeah.
like
I
Johnny
remember that
Knoxville
scene.
when he did The Ringer.
And
But he's actually legitimately friends with all
Yeah.
those people with Downs and special
Down
needs,
syndrome,
yes.
and he actually spends his own time getting to know them and really helping them out.
Yeah.
And coming back to Rob Dyrdek, he was on an episode of Fantasy
He
Factory
was on an episode of
with
Fantasy.
him.
What's his name? Can you bring that up? He was in
I'm
The
gonna look
Ringer.
up The Ringer.
Yeah, The Ringer. You scratched my CD, mister. You scratched my
Because
CD.
dude, during that
When the
time,
Fuck, do we get ice cream? Did you get ice cream?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, that shit.
was
That
I love that movie.
that movie was gold. It was like he was really walking the line on that one. It was just oh,
Oh
God.
yeah.
I got it right here. Eddie Barbanel.
There we go.
So
Eddie.
but that's the thing; they're on the same
Yeah.
spectrum.
Yeah.
You know, people gave Johnny Knoxville shit because they thought that he was making fun of them for a bit, but
Yeah.
they were actually friends. That guy was on set of Jackass at one point in Jackass 2.5.
Yeah.
Oh, and he was on Jackass 3.
Like, he actually brought them in, like,
Yeah.
you know, like they're homies. So when everyone was like, "Oh, Shia LaBeouf's making fun of this like disabled man," yeah, it's like, all right, man, like, come on, dude.
No, dude,
Like,
it's just people are looking for
I'm-
something to out
I'm
someone.
sure.
with.
No, at first I'm sure they didn't know and they thought like he was trying out, and then like quickly people were like, oh no, like, and then so they back.
Yeah.
But the fact that it happened, it's still like, hey, and they try to fuck with Shia, and it's like,
And
well,
that-
they
yeah.
really didn't.
But Shia, we do love you.
No,
No,
yeah,
yeah,
but
no
that's
one's
the
arguing
problem,
against-
dude. But that's the
against that.
fucking problem nowadays. Everyone is quick to jump to a fucking conclusion about things. They don't really stop and think. No one really stops and think.
There we go.
Watch out. I don't know, dude. Like,
What flavor are you drinking, Chris?
Raspberry.
like I feel like you know, maybe like if I would understand if like Shia LaBeouf came out in the trailer like in blackface or brownface,
Fuck.
I'd be like, okay, bro.
God damn.
I'd be like, all right.
Okay,
all
but
right.
yeah, you. Okay, but then
Wait,
But
wait,
nobody
wait.
talks about
22 Jump
22
Street.
Jump Street. Nobody talks about that
It's the
shit.
homie. My name Jet.
because it was funny.
It was
dude. made us
hilarious.
laugh.
Nobody talks about Rob Schneider.
Dora. You know, wait,
Hey,
stop.
It's called acting.
Rob
man.
Schneider. Are you talking about his? You can do it.
Talk about 51st Dates.
How he plays.
about every
A Samoan.
Well,
And
every
here's the thing,
other
he's Pacific
every other
Islander.
character that he does?
I thought he was Jewish.
He's part.
No,
he's part
like-
Asian.
I think he's like
He's Pacific Filipino. He's Pacific
Really?
Islander. Yeah, he's part Pacific Islander.
All right, I'm sorry, Rob Schneider.
Yeah, that's the only reason they can get away with doing it.
His
But
mom's also an actress.
yeah, but it's just crazy because people are. Yeah, that's why Rob Schneider can technically get away with it because he's part Filipino.
Not technically. I don't give a fuck. Who really gives a fuck?
Well,
no.
Look at Tropic
Who
Thunder.
really gives a fuck?
Robert Downey Jr.
No,
I'm just kidding.
okay,
I'm
look.
just kidding,
Who
guys.
gives a
Alright.
fuck? 3 people tweet. It's like the thing with the Abraham Lincoln.
Oh,
3
yeah.
people tweet it. Oh, this is so crazy. It gets retweeted. Do you guys see how crazy? All of a sudden,
Charlie.
people are demanding down with Abraham Lincoln. Like, no, 3 people tweet it. That's it.
Oh, dude, Willie just got dumbfounded because
he is Filipino.
He's part Filipino, dude.
No, I
Dude,
get
I
what
met
you're
him.
saying, though.
He's super short, dude. I was a kid and I was taller than him.
Damn.
I
like,
get where you're coming from. Though,
I
Chris.
don't think I was even in high school.
I get
Shit.
where you're coming
Yeah.
from with that because because Memo brings up a good point. Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
you know,
RDJ, dude.
Robert Downey Jr. That was like the peak. Like he was coming back from like his drug episodes, all
Yeah.
going to jail.
Yeah.
People don't want to talk about, but he was nominated for Best Actor in the Academy Awards when that movie came out.
Wait, for
For-
that
for
role?
Tropic
Tropic Thunder.
Dead ass.
I gotta
In
look
the
this
same,
up.
Heath Ledger was nominated that year too
For Joker?
for Joker.
Oh, shit. God damn it. No, but
And
like...
Cuba Gooding Jr. announced Robert Downey Jr.'s name and said, "Really, man? You come back and you take work away from the black folks?"
That's right. That's right. But then you're just like, okay, Cuba said... I'm just kidding.
Cuba.
No, it would have been funny if it was Wayne Brady. If it was Wayne Brady. No, but he even talks about it on...
Look, Chris
Yeah, he's like, oh,
Chris
oh
is
my
dumbfounded
God,
too.
dude. Yeah.
Jay,
We're all learning
Dude, you got a
things
Teen
today.
Choice Award? Oh no, that's Ben Stiller. Never mind.
oh, dude.
No, but here's the thing though. People
get-
didn't get mad at Robert Downey Jr. They
No,
got
no,
mad
no.
at Ben Stiller.
Oh really?
At the beginning, at the beginning.
He was on the Joe Rogan podcast and he talked about that.
Yeah, we're saying like at the beginning. Yeah, he said, "I'm surprised I didn't get in trouble, but Ben got in trouble
No, he
for
got in trouble for Simple Jack.
for Simple Jack."
Ben
Yeah,
Stiller.
yeah,
but
but
Robert Downey Jr. to get in trouble for
yeah,
blackface.
but as
Well,
of
'cause
recently,
Ben Stiller got it off.
but as of recently, maybe a couple months ago, they were trying to get RDJ about it. They were like, "Oh, he blackface,"
yeah.
and then, but like, no, look, if you get the context of the movie,
We're talking
he's
about
a-
like literally,
we're
we're
talking
talking
about
about
the
3
17,
people.
Yeah,
16
in that,
year
yeah,
olds.
like,
no.
yeah.
We're talking about 3 people who try to get it. We're getting upset about 3 people.
Yeah, no, it's just funny that
Now
it
you know
would
why
even
the right.
It's just funny. It's just funny that it would even. It's not funny that it would even come up, but like people are ready to jump on it as a major headline, like, "Oh, Robert Downey Jr. was blackfacing." Just shoot that. Fuck, dude, it was so long ago. Dude.
It's the gratification of like getting your retweet, like trending and shit.
Right.
Like, yeah, I called him out. I was the one that said this.
I'm the one who's gonna be on CNN
I'm
tonight.
not racist.
Yeah.
Everyone looks at me. I'm not racist.
They're
So,
racist.
yeah. It's. Yeah.
So
I fucking hate those guys.
You had something
Everyone
you wanted to
hates
bring
those
to the
guys.
table as well before we sat down.
Or do you guys want to take a quick break?
Yeah, because I don't know.
Yeah,
what
let's
I
take
wanted
let's take a quick
bring
breaky
up.
break. All right, we'll be right
Be right
back.
back.
people.
I'm
Fight Island?
Yeah, and he's like, what's the mainly the Masvidal fight
Which Masvidal fight?
with Usman.
With Usman, so basically, well, Masvidal has to basically pass a coronavirus test in order to get the fight, and I believe it should be official. But other than that, yeah, dude, he's taking the fight on like 6 days' notice. He's gonna be flying, I think, to Abu Dhabi, where Fight Island's taking place, and
I can hear him.
it's a crazy fight, you know.
What do you think about it?
What do I think about
Yeah,
it? I
dude.
mean, it's kind of it's they're the next to fight basically in that weight division. That's like Masvidal's like been there for the longest, and then they were gonna come to an agreement to fight each other before Kamaru was signed to fight Gilbert Burns. So you know what happened, right? Gilbert Burns, the guy that was scheduled to fight Kamaru right now, just tested positive for the coronavirus. So he's out of the fight officially, So he's gotta recover, and then Masvidal said he's down to fight. Right now he's taking the COVID test to see if he passes, and if he is, he's gonna fight, dude. Basically, Kamaru, he's like a wrestler, So his job is to go in there and try to fucking sit on Masvidal. And Masvidal being like, the street dude that he is, he's a fighter, He's going to try to go in there and knock this guy's head off, so.
And that thing you sent me today, Nate Diaz is already like ready for the fight too. He's ready to watch it, right?
Yeah,
Nate said he's down, or I don't know. I guess he tweeted about it. He said because basically Nate had tweeted out when Kamaru agreed to fight Gilbert Burns. He was like, "You should have fought the next guy in line," which was Masvidal. But Masvidal and the UFC couldn't come to an agreement because they didn't see eye to eye in the amount of money that Usman or that Masvidal was going to get to fight Usman for the title shot. I think it was like some crazy shit where they wanted him to fight for like 50% less than he fought Nate for the BMF belt. So that's like, you know, like a slap in the face to somebody like George Masvidal. But other than that, it's really good, dude. He needs to be fighting for the title, you know. And even if it's on short notice, you know, there's a good possibility he can go in there and do some damage, might knock him out or something.
Wow.
Who do you think's gonna win?
Oh, I don't know, man. It's a tough one to say, you know, because Masvidal doesn't have a camp. You know, he's fighting on 6 days' notice. But let's go Masvidal, man. Fuck Usman. That guy's boring.
All right, man. Well, thank you for being on the podcast. We'll talk to you later, okay?
All right, man. Thanks.
All right, bye, Pooch.
That was the homie Pooch, guys.
Giving us some
Pooch.
insight on the upcoming fight next weekend, Fight Island, finally happening.
Oh, yeah. Is it out in Dubai? I heard it's like somewhere out in Dubai.
Let me look up the location. Yo, but either way,
I mean,
Masvidal is a whole nother beast of a man,
Dude.
ready to fight.
Yeah, I just recently saw Usman's last fight with Covington. He's a fucking dog, man. He was getting hit fucking the entire fucking fight, but he kept in, dude. He kept it, and it was like an even, like, all the way through. But Usman's just fucking, his hits are just powerful.
Yeah.
he
No,
ended
like-
up beating Covington.
Like when we saw the
was-
Masvidal Nate fight,
Oh, dude, when the
Oh,
world was
man,
normal, when
dude.
the world was normal and we were in a
Yeah.
bar with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Damn, good old days. Shout out Ireland.
So Usman's last fight was with Kobe in December 14th. Masvidal's was in November. Masvidal has, you know, a little bit more, I guess, what is that? I don't know, a couple months more rest. And he beat that one with Nate Diaz.
Okay.
Before that one, he was Ben Askren, Darren Till. These are all pretty heavy monsters.
Yeah.
Fight. Dubai. There you go.
Abu Dhabi,
Abu Dhabi.
going down. People told Dana it wasn't gonna happen.
People told Dana it wasn't going to happen.
Told him there was no way he was gonna get Fight Island going on.
Max Holloway's in it.
Oh, really?
Jose Aldo, Thug Rose, and then Paige Van Zandt. She's the hot blonde of the UFC.
So
The
with-
hot blonde. Okay.
With
With the
George
fake
Masvidal having 6 days to prepare for the fight.
I
What do you
mean,
think?
he's been, training. You know, it's not like, oh, I haven't been. You know, with an athlete like that, you
But
always got to be
Usman
in
too,
shape.
man. Usman's also a different beast as well.
Yeah, but I mean, like, is he not thinking of that, or does he think
That's
like,
true.
yeah, I can take him? You know, like why would you take the fight? I mean, I don't know, but especially for someone like Masvidal who's just right there, ready. You know, he can easily be like champion. You know, but
It'd be funny if on Fight Island they have a host like the guy from Total Drama Island.
Well, here we have Usman and Masvidal.
And Masvidal fighting it out in the ring on the first night of Total Fight Island.
It's going to
Who's
be an
gonna-
interesting one.
yeah, I'm probably gonna get it on at the house.
On what is it? Is
It's
it?
on
it's-
ESPN Plus.
Oh,
They
okay.
did this weird deal where you can only or like get UFC's pay-per-views if you subscribe to ESPN
Yeah.
Plus.
So you have to subscribe to pay.
There you go. Yeah.
You have to pay to subscribe to pay.
Yeah.
That is
But you know what? ESPN Plus I actually kind of like.
okay.
They have a like.
Are you just
like
telling
classic-
yourself that to justify a purchase?
No, I mean that's how I saw the Usman and Covington fight. They have old GSP fights, old John Jones versus Gustafsson fight. That first fight that they had was fucking. At first, when I first saw it, I thought for sure Gustafsson won it, but then I just recently saw it the other day, and I was like, actually, I would have voted that one for Jones. That was
Yeah.
the first one where it was like an even, like it could go either way to decision. That was in Jones's, first heyday. But no, and then they have all their 30 for 30s. The Last Dance, they got the Dennis
Oh,
Rodman,
yeah.
the Bad Boys of the Detroit. If you're a sports fan, ESPN Plus is like pretty.
Do they have a Popeye versus Bluto for the olive oil belt?
No, but I think that's on Popeye is on Netflix actually.
Oh, dead.
Yeah, I think it was
Okay.
like a 67, 68, 69.
Blows
How do you
me
feel about the
down.
how do you feel about the return, the full return of Connor? What do you think's gonna happen there?
Full return.
Well, he
of
just
Conor?
fought. He just fought, didn't he? His last fight, his comeback fight.
Who are we talking about?
Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor?
Didn't he announce his retirement?
Did he announce his retirement? Is he just sticking to making bad whiskey?
It's not that bad.
I mean,
It's
he's
pretty
right,
fucking delicious.
he's
Proper-
riding
proper-
off into
proper
the
12.
sunset on bad whiskey. That's his retirement plan right there.
I think he just
made
sold the company.
He
didn't
made
he?
like $100 million off the fight, and then started a company with a whiskey, and then everyone's bought that whiskey.
and then he
did-
fought
did-
an old man who said
fought
his whiskey
one or
tasted
two-
like shit.
Yeah, I mean, bad PR, but yeah.
So Proper 12's net worth right now, and it's only been available for what, like two? All right, so it started in April 2019.
Wow.
It's
1980
reported.
was the Popeye movie.
It's reported that
Yeah.
Proper
I
12
was way
whiskey
off.
reached $40 million in sales the past year, accounting to 4% of total whiskey revenue, and the total net worth of his company is $1.01 billion.
Wait, no.
Whoa.
Not the
Sold
whiskey
in the
company.
US.
Not the whiskey.
No, those are just sales.
Oh, that's how much he made in sales, but the company itself isn't
just
worth that
in
much.
just America, he sold $1 billion worth of fucking Proper 12 whiskey.
In America.
That's the biggest market.
Yeah.
Well, and also Pooch, he was on. I'm gonna say his name. Every time we go over to his house, his freezer would be full of.
Proper
I-
12.
I
Proper
just
12.
had it. Yeah, no, I
It's
just had
good.
it. I had it with a Sprite. I think I mixed it.
pretty decent.
I would still pick Jameson.
I would choose Jameson over Proper.
I don't know enough about the different flavors between those two, but I
no,
just
Jameson,
know
the brand whiskey.
No, I got
Oh.
I can't. I don't know enough
you
about
don't-
one.
You can't tell
flavor.
whiskeys
Yeah,
from whiskeys.
but Proper 12 was tolerable. I drank it. and I was like, yep,
Tolerable.
here we
Yeah.
go. This
You
is
know who would make a really good whiskey?
Popeye.
Shia LaBeouf.
Shiloh.
Shia LaBeouf would make.
whiskey, tequila.
It'd be a weird whiskey tequila
This
fusion.
is 100% guaranteed to get you kicked out of the opera
Well, it could
while
be
watching Hamilton.
It could be like a doesn't Hornitos have a whiskey barrel tequila? Yeah, I had it on my I had it on one of my birthdays, and it was like it's in a dark bottle, and it's a whiskey barrel aged tequila.
I know that Casamigos has that. I've never heard of Hornitos having that.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh,
it-
you're right.
yeah,
you're
is
right.
that dark ass bottle?
It's the charcoal black bottle.
Yeah, and then I think that was the night we did battle shots with Jameson.
So, like, out of all celebrities, like, just who do you
Shia-
think would make the best? Like, just take Shia out of the
George
picture.
Clooney makes tequila, right?
Yeah, Casamigos.
Yeah, oh, it's
dude.
good.
Oh
Yeah, no,
man,
I've had those. It's like a brown label with like a blue.
It's like a
out the
white
mountaintop
beige
or
label.
something like
yeah,
that.
it's like a beige
dude,
label. Yeah.
his mezcal, delicious. He
No.
sold the company a year into it for like $1 billion.
Yeah.
I believe.
No, whose was it that we
he
had?
was on what's it called? David Letterman's show on Netflix. Fun fact. It's a good
Yeah.
episode, and he goes
Uh-huh.
into about that tequila. Yeah.
No, who? Breaking Bad.
Brian
Dos
Cranston,
Amigos. Dos
Aaron Paul,
Amigos.
Brian
Cranston and
Dos
and
Amigos.
Dos-
Brian Cranston and Aaron Paul.
is
That shit right there, dude. We made our friend drive in rush hour traffic to West Hollywood to go get that. It was what, $80?
It was like $80 for a bottle.
The best fucking mezcal I've ever had in my
Really?
life, dude. In my life.
Granted, Willie hasn't had a lot of mezcal in his life, but it was pretty damn good. I liked it. I enjoyed
there
it
you go.
thoroughly.
Casamigos is a tequila company co-founded in 2013 by George Clooney, Randy Gerber, and Mike Medelman.
Uh-huh.
It was purchased in June 2017 by Diego Company for $700 million, plus up to further $300 million based on brand's performance.
Damn.
And that shit's everywhere.
And you know what though? Well deserved.
Oh, it's delicious.
Well deserved because it's pretty damn good for
Yeah.
tequila But
And George Clooney's an ally, bro.
yeah.
Oh well, you see all those pictures.
well, let's
Oh,
not.
that's what I wanted to talk about.
What?
I remember now. It actually ties into the COVID ending of this
Oh,
podcast.
yeah.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, she tested
Positive
she tested
out of
positive.
nowhere,
Dude.
huh?
That's super
They
convenient.
can't. She can't commit
Super
suicide.
convenient.
So for those of you guys who are living under a rock, Ghislaine Maxwell was the longtime girlfriend of Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah. Okay, so no one knows exactly where he got his money from, but the CEO of Victoria's Secret at that time gave him a private island.
Yeah.
You know, like he didn't buy the island, like he gave it to him.
Yeah.
For
Fantasy
free.
Island.
And then he's known to according to the Netflix documentary, he would get
According to the
high
flicks.
school girls, middle school girls to come over and massage him. He would, if you're getting, and he would seek out like, hey, if you have any friends that could use the money, and then that's how he would.
And
like, get
Ghislaine
new
Maxwell
girls
was
and
the number
his
one
girlfriend
enticing.
and he would fly Bill Clinton to that island.
I think the list so far is
Bill
like
Clinton was flown like maybe 11, 14
the Clinton
times
family
with him.
was heavily there.
Yeah.
Both. Yeah, the whole.
I think the list goes like Donald Trump,
And
Clinton,
he's known as like he's kind of like a spy because he records everything and pretty much uses that
everything
to
on everything.
Because Ghislaine
Ghislaine
Maxwell, her father is like a important like banker or financial
In the
somebody.
UK.
Yeah, overseas and
She was at-
I think he was part of I think he owned a media or like a
a
magazine.
media conglomerate.
Yeah.
Well, she was
So-
at Bill Clinton's daughter's wedding.
I mean, so
Yeah.
obviously this couple who's into or who has experience, who's been known. There's rumors. I guess people have labeled
Can we
them
call
as
them rumors anymore? Like,
They,
Can we
people
ju-
have labeled them as conspiracy theorists, but it turns out, hey, it's actually coming true, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what's it called? What's the
Infowars, Alex Jones.
Alex Jones has been saying about the pedophile ring.
Yeah, but he's calling them lizard people though.
Okay, so but for years he's been saying that there's a pedophile ring within the top people,
the top
in
echelon.
government.
Yeah.
Well, there's this,
And all of a
there's
sudden
a special, there's a
they're-
special that Alex Jones has on his website actually,
I'm
where
sure-
he
well,
goes
I'm-
undercover to like a WASP gathering.
How do you go?
Where like
How does
well,
Alex
'cause he
Jones
looks,
go
he looks
undercover?
Like, he looks like
He could
the-
fit into a
True,
the politics and
especially
stuff
if-
like
Like,
Yeah,
dude,
all right.
come on. If you're leading a Republican convention and you see Alex Jones walking, you have no idea who he is. Would you not be like, oh yeah, this guy's one
this
of us?
guy's not fucking gonna
Liberal.
protest, gonna
I
cause
would-
problems, gonna cause problems.
When was the special?
This was
filmed?
way back in the day, dude.
Oh,
like 2013.
He's been saying about this. For,
I thought this
early.
was recent.
No, but
I
this
was
is-
like,
this
how
is-
do you
he's
not
been-
recognize Alex
This is when he
Jones
started.
now?
This
Okay.
is like when he started talking about the pedophilia ring.
I'll retract
He
my.
went to this gathering, and people started putting robes on, and they were doing rituals and
Yeah.
seances.
Yeah.
And like he was there recording it.
And it's on YouTube if you look up like Alex Jones. And
Yeah.
then he like stormed the, well, I think not stormed, but he did a video with Joe Rogan in the White House and stuff like that.
Oh, dude.
I don't support Alex Jones in any way.
Yeah, no.
What he did with the child shooting.
Yeah, yeah, okay, I can get behind
School
that,
shootings and stuff.
but I'm not buying his ball wipes.
It's just scary.
For $40.
It's just really scary when like he hits. Like when Alex Jones actually hits, you're just like, fuck. What? No. Why? Of all people, blonde led the blind.
But nah, dude, fucking COVID cases have been going up, huh?
Again, yeah, dude. Fuck, man. It's not a surprise anymore.
Stay safe, dude. Like
Yeah,
we
straight up,
got
people.
comfortable. We got comfortable
Mhm.
with it.
Straight up.
We still need to be.
Well, no,
on
I mean like
edge.
those pictures coming like when they shut down the restaurants again, right? Like a lot of bars and a lot of places are gonna go under. That's a
Yeah.
given. But when these people start showing pictures and images of people who are the employees of these restaurants,
Yeah.
they were not protected at all, and a lot of them were not protected.
Well, yeah. Then the last cast. No, not our last cast. If anyone got the opportunity to hear our first test cast that we didn't make public, like, yeah, we bring up. We went to a restaurant and it was just people were not careful. People were not careful at all about how they
in
were
the bathrooms.
in the bathrooms. Oh fuck, dude.
But
Yeah.
also, I'm starting to realize every time someone does go to a restaurant,
Yeah.
they're risking a chance to get COVID.
Well, anytime
Oh,
you step
yeah,
out of your
Like,
house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you got to realize like maybe we thought it was less of a risk going into restaurants, but now we realize it's a huge risk to go to a restaurant still.
I think it was
we're allowed to, but like,
That's
we
what it
know,
was.
we
It was
need
the
to
fact
know,
that we
like-
were allowed to, which made us feel comfortable about the situation.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to be smarter about it.
Yeah.
Well, even the restaurant
True.
we went to the first time,
Yeah.
it came out like that all of the locations were not, they were threatening to fire the staff, if they called out sick, if they said that they weren't feeling comfortable. And, at the end of the day, man, it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, no, that's not
it's
good.
like you
There's
have,
there's places we know people who run bars, and we know people who run establishments like that. And even when they had the green light to open,
they didn't.
they didn't because they knew that their employees were not comfortable yet, or they themselves weren't comfortable with the condition, because it's a big liability factor.
Mhm.
Someone catches COVID in your restaurant, dude,
You
game
got-
over for you, game
Is-
over for
Is
them.
that why restaurants are now asking for like phone numbers?
I don't know. That was a
I
weird
think
thing.
maybe that's like if someone like tested positive, you gotta like contact everyone that's like
that has
in
been
your
there that day.
restaurants.
Yeah. That. Oh, I didn't even think I thought of it as like, we're gonna call your ass so we can fucking start a lawsuit and all this. Like, no, it's more like, oh, so we know who was there that day.
It seems like it's a protocol with the temperature, and then
Yeah.
can I also get a
Phone
telephone?
number, yeah.
Yeah, because there was a time they asked for the phone number, and there was no line. Like we just walked after we gave the telephone number.
Yeah.
So like
Very
I think
interesting.
it's, like,
Yeah.
to like track down.
Huh.
Wow, dude.
Someone who ate at this restaurant was exposed to it.
Yeah.
And they want to get tested.
Honestly,
Mhm.
though, like, yeah, they
And
shut
I'm
down the
hoping
restaurants, dude, and the bars again. But
I didn't even know the bars were open. It was open
Yeah,
for like
they were
2
open.
days.
Yeah,
They were
bars
open
were
for like a week.
open for a week.
If I had known.
But like, dude,
Jesus
like,
Christ.
good luck shutting down the whole
Would
state
have been a
again.
father. What?
Yeah.
Good luck shutting down the whole state again.
Dude, it was I like it's a very selfish thing, but I was just like, literally, I get a phone call on Wednesday morning this past week, July, and the 1st of July. Like, my sister's like, hey, so your birthday's tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're gonna take you out to eat. And I was like, dope, cool, I'm down. And then literally like an hour after she called me, Governor Newsom was like, nah, fam. Nah, dude.
It ain't
you're,
happening.
You're not having a happy birthday at a restaurant. You're going to have to eat at home like everyone else, buddy. I'm like, fuck, dude. Why did he have to single me out on national TV? Damn you,
It's like,
Newsom.
memo. Fuck
you,
you.
memo.
Fuck you and your birthday.
Burbank, you
bitch.
fucking
Fuck
bitch.
your moms, fuck,
Fuck
your
your
grandma,
mama, fuck your whole generation, fuck every generation after you, you bitch. No, but yeah, it was suck. But then I was like, no, it's for the best. It's okay. Still had a lot of fun kicking
Yeah.
it at the.
It looked like.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, we missed you, Chris.
I know.
Yeah, but that's neither here nor there, is it?
I guess it's just at the end of the day, man. I don't see this ending anytime soon.
No, it's not.
It's not for a good. I don't know, 4 or 5, 6. Like best case scenario, like 6 months. Like we're back to normal. Like
Don't know, dude.
But what's
2021.
normal? Like, what's normal? Like,
What's gonna be? Oh yeah, there's no normal
This is leaking into 2021, 2022.
for sure.
Like this is already like a big problem that's gonna.
Well, for sure, the safety regulations are going to change completely about how many people can be occupying a space at a time now. Like, it's forever, it's going to be
Yeah.
reduced because, damn, dude, we haven't been hit with a disease this bad
Yep.
in a while.
and it's funny because like the conspiracy side of Twitter is like going into like the Book of Revelation, going into the Book of Revelations now. Like, did you guys see what happened in Newport Beach this past
Oh,
week?
it got flooded, right?
dude.
It was flooded.
I
With
was
the
like,
high tide?
But then my
yeah.
friend posted it like.
Oh,
on,
you helped me experience
a
high
video
tide.
that she posted on her story of Newport Beach, and it looks gorgeous. Like she was walking on concrete, and I was like, "Wow,
What am I
that looks
seeing
like fun."
here?
I bet you no one's in Newport right now. I'm gonna head over, say hi, and just walk on grass, concrete. It looks great.
Yeah, dude, but yeah, it's crazy. It was funny too. Okay, so just a quick side story. The other day,
Go.
on Friday, I played my first 18 holes of golf
My man.
up in Elks Ranch Lodge. I think that's what it was called in Fillmore. And
I'm so sorry. You got a story right? You know what? I'll ask after. It
What?
was going to be a golfing story of like just about like your comparison between just golfing ranges to a like full 18. Like how's your back? Like is it about the same? Like
No, dude, it's worse.
Are you tired
I
at the
was-
end of the 18?
I was exhausted.
Really?
Dude, I was so tired. Well,
Okay.
we started at 4:00 in the afternoon.
Okay.
And if you remember Friday was starting to get warm. And we were dude, we were out there. Sun's beating down on us. It's already pretty hot, and it's in Fillmore. It's like
Where is that at?
it's maybe like 45 minutes away from here. Maybe like 20 to 30 minutes away, like past the
Is it north? I mean, like,
north. Yeah, it's
is
like
it by
you got to
anything?
jump on the 126.
Is it?
Yeah, like
Nobody knows
yeah,
that.
straight up. Like it's past
Where is
Magic
it
Mountain,
by- okay.
past Valencia, like
Past
way.
Magic Mountain,
You're
okay.
going
It's in
northbound.
the place
Okay,
that we
it's
have.
north.
It's like on
it's-
imagine on your way to Santa Barbara.
Okay.
It's on the way to Santa
It's in the
Barbara.
place we have no business being at all.
Dude.
Kind of like Ojai area type.
Something like
Ventura?
that, yeah.
Where all those cows are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, going towards like that
You
way.
went all the way over there for 18 holes?
Yeah. It's not like that far because COVID traffic. There's no traffic.
I could give you 18 holes.
Look,
Wow.
hey, no, but the only thing I was saying was it's just you know how places are closing down and shit.
Yeah.
I found out I was like, oh, this place is closing down too. So we got everything like cheap. Like the homie hooked it up with some shit. Like the guy who worked there, we raided the lost and found and gave us some golf clubs. Like dope. But I thought, oh, they're closing down because they lost a lot of business because of COVID.
Right.
No. They're building an avocado farm, avocado
Man,
plantation.
hell yeah, dude. I
No,
love
because
avocados.
it's a cool golf course. It was
Yeah.
dope. It was really fun. But
I
like,
like how me and Chris are team avocado.
I know you guys are
Like,
team
fuck
avocado.
yeah, dude. I
I'm
like
just
it.
like,
The
wait.
closer the avocados are grown, the
kinda
cheaper
fat,
they are.
Dude, are you kidding me?
I was like, dude,
Absolutely.
no, I know. I'm like, dope. That means like a lot of avocados. Hell yeah. And maybe we don't have to rely on
Extra
Mexico so
source.
damn much. All the cartels taking the avocados from
I don't know
them.
anything about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
I think
that's
we
gonna
That
be
could
for
be
the.
bro science, or you like
That's gonna be.
you're
That's
part of the cartel, is what you're telling me.
That's-
We do gotta do some more research.
That's
before we touch that subject.
that's compa science, but that's for another day. I was just saying.
All right.
I thought this
Sure.
place was closing down because of COVID. No, it's closing down because of avocados. Because California runs on avocados.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. So, anyways, COVID's really bad out there, you guys. You guys gotta be real careful.
Everyone stay safe, and until next week,
Don't blame the
Enjoy
protests
it.
either.
No, stay safe,
stay safe. My name's Willie.
Chris.
And I'm Memo.
Stay safe out there.
We'll see you next time.
Remember, guys, anything for the podcast.
Mwah.